Ignatius, you've been talking to a lot of people today. What are they telling you about how they are marking Martin Luther King Jr.'s Memorial Day?
Thank you so much, Esther, for having me. You know, just right behind me is a memorial, and just beside it is an inscription out of a mountain of a despair, a stone of hope. So locals in this country are celebrating and commemorating, essentially reflecting on this particular day with hope. But they also have a request, which is very simple. It's for Congress to ensure that they pass the John Lewis Advancement Rights and then the Freedom to Vote Right bill. It's a call that President Biden has also made. And as African Americans and indeed citizens from across all 50 states gather here at the memorial to reflect on the legacy of the late Martin Luther King Jr., that's also one thing that is very key on their heart, because they're saying that essentially it would help make sure that all citizens have a voice to decide the future of the United States of America. They're saying there's still an unfinished business left to be done, although the country has come far as far as dealing with racial and economic inequality is concerned. Again, there's still much more to be done. The executive has done their part. It is now time for the legislature to show the political will in ensuring that folks in this country have a huge say as far as the direction of the country is concerned, Esther.
So, Ignatius, I'm sure you've talked to a number of people right there. I can see you're surrounded by so many at the memorial site.
I am actually.
What is the resonating message from those who are right there with you?
Well, for them, it is togetherness. It is that the humankind is one. You know, Esther, initially, just before coming on the air, there was an event that was held by the Memorial Foundation, and we had the Honorable Linda Thomas-Greenfield, who is the United Nations Ambassador to the UN, and of course, some children of Dr. Martin Luther King also addressed the gathering. And one of the key things that they both kept, pressing on was to lead with empathy and to lead with kindness. They say if Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was still around today, that's something that he would have preached. That's something that he would have seen the U.S. Continue to embody as a country that welcomes people from, the African continent and indeed across the world as stuff. So it's a celebration of hope, and it's a celebration of togetherness and see the human race as one kind.
Ignatius, I'm sure you'll be going to celebrate right there. I saw a lot of hands waving at us right here in the studio. Thank you so much for your excellent reporting, Ignatius.
You're very welcome, Esther. Thank you so much for having us.
Right. Ignatius Annor is our reporter, reporting live for us right there from the Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial site.